Martin Luther King Jr., born in 1929, was an American civil rights activist and Baptist minister who became a central figure in the civil rights movement in the United States. His story is very interesting and similar to Nelson Mandela. He was an outstanding figure who showed a tireless commitment to equality and social justice. His words and actions had a lasting impact not only on the United States, but on the entire world. Here is a summary of his impressive life story. Early life and education. Martin Luther King Jr. was born in Atlanta, Georgia. He grew up in a time of segregation and discrimination and experienced injustice and racism at an early age. Civil rights movement. King became a key figure in the civil rights movement of the 1950s and 1960s. He fought for equal rights for African Americans and led nonviolent protests and civil rights movements. Martin Luther King Jr. became nationally known in 1955 when he led the Montgomery bus boycott movement. This successful protest against segregation on public transportation in Montgomery, Alabama, brought King into the spotlight. "I Have a Dream," one of his most famous speeches, "I Have a Dream," was delivered by King in 1963 during the March on Washington for Jobs and Freedom. In it, he called for equal rights and an end to discrimination, Nobel Prize, and other activities. In 1964, King received the Nobel Peace Prize for his work for equal rights. He continued to work for social justice and against poverty. Assassination and legacy. On April 4, 1968, Martin Luther King Jr. was shot and killed in Memphis, Tennessee. His nonviolent struggle for civil rights and social justice inspired the world and led to important legislative changes, including the Civil Rights Act of 1964 and the Voting Rights Act of 1965. To this day, Martin Luther King Jr. is revered worldwide as a symbol of nonviolence, social justice, and civil rights. His legacy is alive and well, and his birthday is celebrated as a national holiday in the United States.